All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from Superfruit Acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, just my straight up boy, my ride or die. I'm talking about D. Carter Ruff.
Y'all, the new Succession trailer just dropped, and I'm shook, y'all. You're not going to believe what Logan says in this trailer. And does it provide any clues about what might happen in the season? Click this link and find out.
Succession could have 10 episodes that were the equivalent of just, poop on a plate. And I would still wrap that show as just being the go.
You wouldn't. You would not.
No,
you would give up on the show if they just kept running that back each episode.
I'd be like, dude, this is so artsy.
I got to stop you right there. No, I have to say, while people have eaten poop in the past, Dylan, you sent me that video weirdly, no one's ever eaten it on a plate. So I just don't know why.
No, it's like when you get fast food. You go home and you plate it. Makes you feel classier when you're doing it.
Can we move on from eating poop?
You know, my friend,
I'm talking about eating fast food.
My best man in his best man speech made fun of my parents for when he used to come over and we would get like Taco Bell or something. They would plate the Taco Bell.
Dude, there's something, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it feels good.
Class it up a bit. I like it.
I never thought it was weird until he said something.
Your dishware and stuff has never felt more clean than when you put like the burger on there from wherever it may be.
Give me that.
For some reason, everything just feels cleaner than when I plate my normal food. I think it's just because you're so used to eating it out of the paper wrapping.
It feels healthier too.
Yeah.
If you eat a double-decker taco out of like the paper from Taco Bell, it's like, I'm eating a Taco Bell taco and this is not good. But on a plate, it's like, oh, this is like not as bad for me. A little touch of class.
Go ahead, introduce the scat man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dillon.
My intro didn't quite hit the same as Dave's.
Why did I get that intro?
You'll find out later, Dave.
Dude, you're that boy, dude.
This dude is doing everything he can not to crawl across the table at me and just start swinging.
Hey, let me say this. You guys are lucky I'm even on the pod today because I'm offline.
Wow. Okay. I would like the listeners, before they, rush to judgment on what Will is going to share later.
No one never takes my side for anything.
I wouldn't
worry if I were you.
just hope that you you hear both sides from a neutral perspective. Detached.
Objective.
Just like you're a jury.
Subjective.
You're a jury. Yeah. Maybe some lawyer lingo would be great here, Dave. I don't know. Just look, you're a jury, and you don't know anything about the case yet, but you'll hear all the facts.
Can I mediate this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what this is referring to. I got in 45 minutes late today because my son and my partner just absolutely just went off on me. Not on me, but on...
Was there a fire at the oil reserve?
Yeah. He saw that I was walking into the bowling alley.
Did you catch like a dope DJ set somewhere that he really wanted to go to and you didn't bring him? Is that why he's so mad at you?
Yeah, we had a cabana at Tiesto.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sick. No, he was really
You
good.
and Rhodes had a cabana at Tiesto.
Yeah, dude. when he did that Avicii tribute, it was just like we both like looked at each other, had tears in our eyes. We were totally rolling at that moment, but it was sick.
You were rolling at the cabana during the
We're doing
Avicii
ecstasy?
tribute at Tiesto.
Important distinction. We were at Taco Cabana.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It makes much more sense.
And for some reason, Tiesto was there.
Did they plate
in the parking lot?
Did they plate your?
Did they play?
Are you sure you just weren't on drugs listening to Tiesto in the parking lot of Taco Cabana with your son in the back seat?
Yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
I took, I think I mentioned, I took Fritz to a car wash recently. Dude's brain was
At the car wash.
He's so confused. He had no clue what was going on.
It's startling if you're not really familiar with the situation.
Like, that multicolored foam that they just like throw into your car? One, what is that?
Sick.
Two, like he was just like, dude, I feel like I'm in an ice cream container right now. And they're just throwing it at us.
Is that what they would do in an ice cream container?
Yeah. They put the ice cream in the container, David. It's Superman ice cream.
What's Superman ice cream?
I don't know that either.
Does Randy know it?
Randy knows it. What is it?
Superman ice cream?
Must be a Midwest thing.
Is that how you Superman these hoes?
It's just like multicolored ice cream. Like, you know that, remember that those tie-dyed Rowback hoodies that we had, Backer 20, for those
Yeah.
looking for 20% off their
I
order?
have one.
It essentially looks like that.
Why is it called Superman?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it went crazy.
Okay. I still don't.
It's a Three Doors Down
It's
reference.
actually made of steel.
Superman ice cream, dude. Everyone loves it.
No one was stiffer than Superman. He was the man of steel.
It's an ice cream. It's a 3-flavor ice cream that usually appears in red, blue, and yellow. And although it originated in the Midwestern United States,
He's the GOAT superhero,
particularly Michigan and Wisconsin, it can also be in various ice cream parlors such as Baskin Robbins or where Hershey's brand ice cream is being sold across the United States.
He's the GOAT superhero.
No, I think Blank Man.
Think Superman's the GOAT?
Yeah, he's super. Dude, he's so strong.
I'm not ready for that conversation.
He's so strong. He can fly real fast. Saves people. He's a good guy.
Why is he working that desk job?
That's his alter ego. That's Clark Kent, dog.
No, I feel like real Superman's like, they just go hang out in their lair, like do baller shit because they're superheroes. They don't try to act like they're like civilians.
I don't know, man. He's pretty sick.
Yeah, what was the point of him disguising himself?
He wanted to live amongst everyone like a common folk.
It's not that cool. I can tell you.
Man chose a terrible alias too.
Because
Clark Kent.
Oh,
he
he's gonna be a
wasn't. He
journalist?
wasn't
Oh,
in
you
it for
got
the
2 first
notoriety.
names.
Wasn't in it for the notoriety, not for the fame. He just wanted to be a good dude, save shit.
Imagine being Superman and being like, you know what? I'd rather go by Clark. My
Shout
name's
out to all the
Clark.
You gotta
Clarks
have a
out
real
there.
name.
My name's Clark.
He was giving it to Lois.
You know who my favorite superhero is?
Lois Lane. Different Lois.
That video is probably out there, though.
Yeah, it probably is.
Randy can
probably
probably
is.
get it to us real quick.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite superhero is Elastigirl.
Because you're horny.
She's bad.
She is bad.
How psyched would you be if you were just dying at the hands of like some type of like, I don't know, bad guy?
Villain.
And suddenly you saw Elastigirl coming in. It's like, oh shit, I'm about to be saved.
About to be a situation in here.
What's that number?
What, is that really her name? Elastic Girl?
Elastigirl
Elastigirl.
from The Incredibles.
I saw a funny tweet over the weekend.
Never seen it. Never seen Shrek.
It was a picture of this like onion. It was like a very full, like thick onion.
Mhm.
And it said like, what's the Pixar talking about their next, like it's vegetables play characters or whatever.
Dude,
And it's like, all right, let's give this onion an absolute dump truck ass.
they have no business giving Elastigirl that much ass.
What was the deal with that? Just dummy thick.
You've never seen Incredibles, huh? I'm not going to shame you for that, Dave. I didn't
it's good.
see Incredibles until like the last few years. But as someone who's only seen part of Shrek, The Incredibles goes way harder.
It's good.
I had a number of people at the event on Saturday calling me out for not seeing Shrek.
Well, maybe you should just go see it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's the only Mike Myers movie you've never seen.
Yeah, I did famously see Studio 54 in theaters, and let me tell you,
You just love Mike Myers.
Speaking of Michael Myers,
a lot of sex, a lot of drugs.
Bay and I watched Halloween over the weekend. The Orig, 1978.
I've watched it 3 times this season.
So good, man. Classic film.
I've heard the latest one is good.
I kind of want to watch all of them. I don't know how many there are.
There's some you can skip.
Yeah,
Like 2, I think it's the second one that has really nothing to do with Michael Myers.
This dude, Michael Myers, he took a needle to the neck. He got stabbed in the gut and
a
shot.
hanger to the eyeball.
Hanger to the eyeball, got shot 6 times and fell off a 2nd floor, like balcony situation, and then just walked away.
Is he a human or is he some type of like demon?
Well, he's human,
Well.
human body, but we don't know. Something took a hold of that boy, and
He
now
ain't
he's
right.
just-
That
now
boy
he's
ain't
just
right.
Loco.
Just seems unrealistic
He's
to me.
just out for blood. It seems
I mean,
unrealistic.
I think they like drone striked him one time. and
They
he just
drone
survived,
striked
and He just
him.
walked away. He's like, damn it. Ugh. He doesn't talk actually.
They
but
drone striked Freddy Krueger? What's his name?
Michael
Mike Myers?
Different person. Freddy Krueger would be tough because he's in your dreams. It'd have to be a dream drone, which do exist. I don't know what you guys have been dreaming about lately, but
You should watch Halloween, man. Check it
I
out.
had a dream that I was on top of a hill killing a bunch of sexy babies.
What?
What? Okay, you guys need to listen to the new Taylor Swift album. Spooky season all October long behind the paywall.
Fucking-
Patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast.
+1 over here.
Stop. 888-618-4422. Go leave your voicemails. Get in, get out, be tactical. 888-618-4422. Go leave a review too. Just make it happen. I'm not even going to read them right now. We need more. Go read one. Here, go leave one. We'll read them on the next Monday's pod.
I'll say this about Taylor's new album. It's pretty relatable, y'all.
Have you actually listened?
I've listened to the songs you recommended that I put on the Wash playlist and are good. They are good songs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't
Good
know if
album.
I don't know if I'm gonna S to F it, but I'm definitely gonna listen to those songs.
I shared a take last week that I'm prepared to share again if you
Yeah,
want to
this
hear
is.
it.
I hate this take because
Why?
there's no way of backing this take up.
It's a good take.
What's the take?
It's a good album. It's a fine album. You're going to listen to it. You're going to enjoy it for a few months. But I don't think any of the tracks on there you're going to be listening to 1 year from now.
That was not your take that you said the other
Yes,
day.
it
You
was.
said 2
Oh,
to
you
3 months.
altered the
You said
take.
2 to 3 months the other day.
No, I said you're listening to it for 2 to 3 months. But how many will you listen to in a year from now?
See,
Zero.
this
That's
take
exactly what I said.
This take stinks because we can't hold you accountable for this. Like, I'd
Why?
have to set a calendar reminder and in
Do
a
it.
year be like, are you still listening to this?
Do it.
Alter in the take, y'all.
Also,
Someone will remind
how
us.
many albums in the world, like how many albums do you listen to a year after they release?
A lot.
Okay.
Like
Right.
such as
Pretty much all of Dylan Faves is a list of songs that are at least a year old.
But like what percent of music that you take in do you end up listening to? Like there's a very,
It's a very small percentage.
yeah, it's a very
Right.
small.
But I mean, heaters stay heaters, and I don't think any song on this
That's
album is a real heater.
it's how you test. That's how you know it's a classic if it stands the test of time.
There it is, Dave. See, Dave, and me, we're on the same.
But you
page.
can't
I'm not
hold that
agreeing
take.
with you.
No one
Slow
can hold
down.
you accountable for that take for
Why
like
not?
a year. So
Don't
it's
put
kind of
your-
just a mad take.
No, people can hold me accountable. My birthday
and
next
hey,
year.
motherfucker, we will.
When I turn 40, you can
What-
dunk
okay.
on me if you want.
When you turn 40, we'll have a conversation. We'll see if anyone's still listening to this album or if it's done well. It
What?
is outsold 1989 at this point.
That's off. That's based off her
That's a
reputation.
fraud stat, flawed stat as well.
Yeah,
What happened with y'all?
I heard there are some sketchy signatures on some of those receipts.
So,
People
you think
like
it'll go
Taylor
pla-
Swift. They can release an album. It could be total dog shit, but it's still going to be like #1 for weeks because people are just going to listen to it because it's Taylor Swift.
Do you think it'll go plat?
It might go platty. I don't know.
People dumped on Reputation, and I thought there were some good songs on that.
This is a good album top to bottom. It would have been fine even if she didn't include the 7 additional songs.
I do think it's a good album.
How does that work? So it's like I'm including 7 additional songs that weren't good enough, like first go around to make the album. How does that like what?
No,
Why
I
not
think
just put them on there and just release the album?
I think artists just do that shit to try to like surprise you. Because like I mean,
That's how they do it.
it does discount the 7 additional songs, being like, how much can I actually ride for this song? Like, can you ride for it when it's wasn't supposed to be on there in the first place?
That's like if like a Ryder Cup, someone had to withdraw, and they had like a backup that had to fill in. Like somebody didn't make the initial team, you're still going to root for the USA. It's a perfect analogy.
I don't know about this analogy.
I don't either.
This weekend in fun, presented by Wild Grain. Oh, new sponsor alert and recapping this weekend in fun. Are you kidding me?
No sponsor.
There's nothing quite like the smell of fresh baked bread coming out of the oven, especially on a chilly morning during the holidays. This is not a dream, my friend. This can be all yours, courtesy of Wild Grain. Wild Grain is the first bake from frozen box for artisanal bread. Plus, they have amazing rolls, pastries, and even handmade pastas. Wild Grain uses only clean ingredients such as unbleached and non-GMO flour and utilizes a slow sourdough fermentation process that's healthier for you and tastes even better than anything you can find in a grocery store. Every item, I'm going to blow your little faces off right now. Every item can be baked from frozen in 25 minutes or less. So you're sitting there. You don't have to go knead that bread or anything. You can just go toss that thing in from the freezer straight into the oven.
Have you tried the
Wild
croissants?
grain.
Nope.
Do it.
You make my tummy sing.
Plus, for every new member, Wild Grain donates 6 meals to the Greater Boston Food Bank. They donated over 120,000 meals so far. That's a lot of meals. This holiday season, Wild Grain's featuring delicious new limited time sweet treats such as pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I'm saving those for next weekend.
Ooh.
Just putting that out there. Orange cranberry biscuits, which sounds perfect for your Thanksgivings, your Christmases. And they even have chocolate avalanche croissants. I think that could cure New Year's Day hangover.
Dude, they're good.
Chocolate
croissants are really
avalanche
good.
croissants. I haven't tried those yet.
All you have to do is sign up at wildgrain.com/steam and choose which type of box you want to receive and how often. It's even easy to reschedule, skip, or cancel. I'm not kidding when I say that I was pumped when I received this, even more pumped when I tried it. If you're hungry already, for a limited time, you can get $30 off your first box plus free croissants in every box when you go to wildgrain.com/steam to start your subscription. You heard me, free croissants in every box and $30 off your first box when you go to wildgrain.com/steam. That's wildgrain.com/steam. And you can use promo code STEAM at checkout. Dillon, what'd you get into this weekend?
Thank you, Will, for asking. As most people know, it was my birthday weekend. I turned 39 yesterday, which means I'm a year away from being 40.
A pirate looks at 40.
Mm-hmm. He's the pirate of the car that he be in.
Got another sighting of that over the weekend.
Crazy to
I
me
want to
that
give a
I'm-
shout out to that car that's just been driving around.
Same car.
Have you seen
Right.
it yet, Dylan?
No.
You got to go find this car. Dave and I have both seen it in the wild. There's a random car out there. They have band stickers, and then it just says "Pirate of the car I be in."
I don't
You're
think
just
I need-
not. You're driving a
I don't need to
minivan.
see it.
You're not a pirate.
You
if
need to
drive a
see it, dude.
minivan.
It's a good car.
Anyway, Friday night, Bay surprised me by inviting my family over. I did not expect them to be there. My sister and brother-in-law and niece were there. My dad was there. They all surprised me. It was an excellent evening. We had dinner together, played our Zaw card. It was
Ooh.
awesome. An
Where
awesome,
from?
Awesome.
Papa John's.
No, I always forget the name of this place.
I heard you ordered some Papa Bowls for your birthday.
The one on South Congress, but we didn't go to that one.
Home slice.
Thank you. I always forget the name. Home Slice.
What was your dessert?
A key lime pie from Central Market.
And that was a top-down request from the man himself. We need key lime pie at this thing.
Yeah.
Bay told me she got some DMs from people.
Yeah. She was trashing my key lime pie request. And I think people were DMing her being like, actually, I ride for key lime pie. I love key lime pie, man. Don't care who knows about it.
Is it your number one dessert?
That hard to say. It's I don't know. It oftentimes sounds better than any other dessert, but I wouldn't go as far to say it's like the GOAT for me.
If I'm gonna play my pie card, I don't know if I'm gonna play it on key lime.
Don't care. I love it.
It's a tier 2. It's
Tier
flirting,
1.
but it's fine.
I love it.
Sally rides for key lime pretty much as hard as you do.
Graham cracker crust.
It really doesn't do much for me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm more of a key line guy.
Cocaine.
Of course, a reference to drugs.
I get it.
Saturday was an excellent day. We had a little office party here. Pretty solid turnout. Thank you to all who showed up. Really appreciate you guys. Fun day, man. This space is good for entertaining.
Studio looked good.
Studio looked good. A lot of compliments.
Shame that our buddy Ryan whiffed it and just no-showed us, but
Yeah, we had some no-shows. Shout out to the no-shows.
My dad was here, and I think until he saw the our office for the first time, he finally believes that we're like an actual company.
I talked to your dad for a while,
Yeah.
I
and
did
he
too.
was very amazed that we had such an official
Yeah.
location.
I think he thought we were recording out of a closet or something.
We used to, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's like, wow, you guys are actually like a company.
He had when he talked to me, he had like a surprised look. Like, he's
Yeah,
like,
floored.
yeah.
like,
It's
man,
wow.
he's like, you guys are really doing it. Like, yeah, 3.5 years,
He's
man.
been doing it for a minute. Yeah.
He walked out of the merch room where all the merch was free for friends and family, and he had a shirt in his hand, and he looked at me. He goes, "Dylan said I could take this." I was like, "You can absolutely
Yeah.
take the shirt, sir.
He was mad that
That's all you."
He was mad that there were no Gardener Snake Dave T-shirts.
Yeah, I heard him say that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Before the weekend, Bay made it her mission to get me very drunk over the weekend, and she succeeded to a great deal on Saturday night.
I thought something was up.
We stepped out after the office party. We went to this bar called Howard's, and there's a sick DJ set in there. Oh my God, it was a total surprise to me. Wow, it was so much fun. But I got really drunk.
Which one of you guys is more hungover today?
Sunday, I don't get hungover unless I like really get into one. I really got into one, and I was legit hungover.
I'm not hungover at all.
Doesn't happen too often for your boy.
One of you guys is.
Tim.
I think it's you.
Nah, I'm fine.
We're just playing off.
Okay, the birthday guys definitely got the.
You
more
did key lime pie on a Friday. You're definitely hungover.
Yeah, you're on your wild boy stuff.
Hung out with Parks and Lil Bay for a little bit yesterday afternoon, and then Bay took me to dinner. Went to Jeffrey's and met a very nice backer named Peyton, who has met Will before. Name's Peyton. Nice dude.
Huh.
Great birthday weekend. A+. Big shouts to Bay, who made a lot of it happen.
What'd you order?
Made it very special.
What was for dinner last night?
I got what's called a bar steak, which is a steak that you can only order in the bar area of said restaurant.
Ooh.
And it was good. Very good. Also, deviled eggs.
It's kind of like the adult steak.
They're truffle deviled eggs, and they're phenomenal. And crab and avocado toast.
Jeez.
A little teaser.
Would that set y'all back?
Mm-hmm.
It was
the damage on something like
pretty
that.
Expensive place.
Did you pay in Bitcoin?
No. No.
Did you pay with your bones? Is it spooky season?
Yeah.
You came up here and got skelly?
It cost me one femur.
So that's too much.
Yeah, femur's very vital.
I know.
I would have saved that for like a group dinner that you're covering.
Right.
Like your NFL lineman dinner when they take you out when you're a rookie.
Ooh.
That's when you get
That
the
one's
femur.
gotta
That's
sting.
so sorry.
Nah.
Yeah.
Make them earn it.
It's got to be like a first round pick with first round money, though. You can't do like a 6th rounder.
Like, yeah. Some dude who
Just charge up 48 grand.
I think we should start doing that with like. I think we should have started doing that with like new hires. Like when Brett came in, like we should have just made him buy us a big ass dinner.
Instead, we just gave him a seat on the podcast for 5 months.
Yeah. He just was our 4th host
because we didn't have an office. We were actually in a closet.
You should have just stayed in New York for that time. You would have crushed it.
Yeah.
That concludes my weekend in fun.
Huh? That sounded really fun, Dillon.
It was awesome.
Did you have fun?
Oh, me? Yeah, I had a great time. I thought you were talking to Will.
No, I'm talking to you.
What'd that boy get into?
Can I just say that how I ruined that ad read? I was looking at this Kirkland Signature cold brew coffee, and I just thought about the person who was at our gathering Saturday that was drinking these with vodka, and then I thought about how this is really your fault, how you called it go ahead and do it. What'd you call it?
Cold brew and vodka is just a Delco espresso martini.
Yeah, it was Dan drinking it.
Well, to be clear, it was canned cold brew, which is a little different.
And it's straight gas. It's there's no flavor to it. It is the most aggressive cold brew I've ever had. And Dan was just pounding vodka cold brew.
Doesn't sound terrible.
Delco
doesn't sound terrible.
Delco martini.
I'll try.
Yeah, it was a boys' weekend. My wife was out of town, so it was me and the fellas, Randy, my dog, and my son Rhodes. It was my first weekend with Rhodes solo, and we had a pretty good time. Was
there something that went wrong?
No, not until this morning, but I don't count that as part of the weekend. But that wasn't his fault. But yeah, we Friday night hung out, watched some football. He went right to sleep. Saturday, got up. We did a taco deli run, got some talks, came to this thing, the Washed Media first inaugural office party. And he was good. I didn't know what to expect. He's very shy around people, as I guess most kids his age are. But he, last 30 minutes, he got to playing with Quinn, your niece.
My niece?
And they were running around. It was great. And, came back in, was having fun. Shout out to Brando. I think undisputed MVP of the party, right?
Brando came through.
Like Brando
Fact.
is so good with roads.
Yeah, intern Brando's making the kids all smile.
Yeah, definitely the
He's
MVP.
talking to everybody. He's just
Mhm.
chopping it up.
He was the life of the party.
Got a little goat talk in.
He also did something that no one's doing, which is show up 30 minutes before the party, which I was like, let's ride.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
He set the tone.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Did he get here before? He definitely got here before me. But
Oh, yeah.
before you?
No, he got here right after me. And I was like, yes.
I love that. Saturday night, there was an offer floated out there by Big Game Brett. You know, like, hey, we're gonna go out and watch hockey and have fun. You want to get a sitter? The thought went through my head, and you know, with my maturity at 38, you know, staring down 39, I decided not to do that. Went home, played a little bit outside. Rhodes went to bed. Yesterday, football, all that. Pretty basic weekend, but it was fun being home with him solo. I will say, I was a little bit worried that nug tray that we got, that Chick-fil-A nug tray, no free ads, that saved me from having to make him dinner,
That's good.
which was huge because he was just housing them. He was
There's
housing nuggets.
There's something about those first times that you're alone with your son for like a weekend that I feel like you almost unlock something about your relationship with them because you don't have like the other person around that is like taking care of things. And you're out of your routine, and I feel like something else just happens.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think that's why this morning at his drop off, it didn't go well. I think he was a little attached to me. He was a little attached to dad. Not saying I'm saying he's a daddy's boy, but you know, he had a good time. He had a good time.
Well, good.
And that's pretty much it. Oh, yesterday, shout out to Gun Real Estate. We went to a little event for them. Saw Brett there, our buddy Harbs, and watched some football. Had a couple drinks, and that's it.
I did something no one's doing. I got 12 hours of sleep on Friday night.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Like, I don't know what came over me, but your boy was just absolutely snoozing. 12 hours. It was actually closer to 11 hours and 45 minutes. But I mean,
Man, you
that's
could
just
round up.
that's just big time.
And you felt good after it.
Yeah. I just had big time nights. Facts.
Thirsty as fuck.
Saturday, the day. I got nervous we weren't going to have enough beer. So what did I do? I went and bought double the amount of beer. Shout out
How many do we have left in there?
Dude, no.
a shade under what you bought.
Okay.
So like, was my purchase necessary? Not necessarily, but did it give like 3 other people 1 extra beer? Yes.
The Vizzies went so fast.
Too fast almost. Too fast.
I underbought Vizzies, so
Too fast.
that's on me.
What beer
Yeah.
did you go buy?
I rebought what Dillon got. Our good friends over at
Molson Coors.
yeah. I got the Peroni and I got the Yingling. We out
It's
here.
a power duo.
As
right
a
there.
beer guy myself, those are 2 of the best beers on the market.
And then I kind of kept some in the tank because I wanted to leave the option open on Saturday to go out and do something. The night before F1 is always one of the most lit nights in Austin. And so I went home after the party. I had made it known in the office all Friday that I wanted to see this DJ at this new bar downtown. And I didn't have anyone to go with, unfortunately. And have you heard of this band? They're called LCD Soundsystem. Dillon, have you heard of them?
I became very familiar with them on Saturday night as I caught the DJ set aforementioned.
Yeah, they've traditionally, in the history of my life, there was a time when I've actually dubbed them my favorite band of all time.
Really?
Will is
Yeah.
a noted as LCD guy.
And I really want to see that DJ set, but I just didn't have anyone to go with.
Well,
and-
I'm really sorry.
Whoa. What happened?
For what?
Is this what
Hold on,
is
what?
this the
For
tension?
what? Come on, dog.
So I earlier in the office before we were recording, you weren't even here yet, Dave. I was like, yeah, I went to Howard's, is the name of the bar, Saturday night. And Will goes, wait, you went to Howard's? And I was like, oh shit, what'd I do? And then I started to connect the dots. On Friday in the office, he was talking about how much he wanted to go see this DJ that was going to be doing a set there. I just happened to like stumble into Howard's with Brittany because we had dinner across the street. So we walk over there and we like got this awesome little corner of the bar. We had a couple of friends join us, and she was like, we're in there, and
Couple friends joined us.
she's like, yeah, apparently there's like a really like high profile DJ who's going to do a set here. And I was like, and then it started to all connect. I was like, wait a minute. This must be the one who Will was talking about on Friday.
That's
And so you did say you weren't getting all your texts.
Yeah,
remember?
and you could have easily said, dude, I was texting you, and I would have been like, oh, dude,
And
my new
so,
phone struck again.
I just, by like dumb luck, I just caught this DJ set, which was, I have to say, pretty fucking awesome.
What was he spinning?
She.
That's embarrassing.
The only way I can describe it is extremely vibey and sexy. It was just a sexy, vibey, just dope set, and I was really feeling it.
Am I okay? Should this have been
Cool
more of
bar.
a crowded event? Like, I'm surprised y'all just went in and got a table. If this was a known, well, obviously it was a known thing. Will knew about
I think we got there at like accidentally the perfect time because it was still early. It was like we got there probably an hour before she went on. By the time she started playing, there was a line out the door.
Will you just keep talking about how everything just unfolded perfectly for you?
It was sick. That bar's cool, by the way. We should go. We should link.
Honestly, I'm not kidding when I say this. This experience has tainted this bar for me so much now that I don't know if I'll ever be able to be in there and feel good about it.
They have
look this bar up.
They have espresso martinis on tap.
Yeah,
which
I
I've
like
never
mine
seen
freshly
before.
made by baristas.
I actually prefer mine in cans like that. It's actually called a Delco.
Yeah, I
espresso
only do
martini.
Deltinis.
You're Deltinis.
I can't wait for the next time that Dylan's got something that he really is excited about, and then I'm just gonna go do it without him.
For the first like 30 minutes of her set, she was just like edging the audience, just like tuning us up a little bit, and then she just melted our faces off. It was sick.
Oh, dude, that's cool. So when you said that you had some friends join you, did they just
Melted.
randomly like show up?
Brittany coordinated with them while we were at dinner. Had I known this was the DJ you wanted
man.
to see, I would have dropped a line. You
Okay.
know I
I
would
gotta
have.
say, man, I don't want to kick you while you're down, Will, but this bar does look tight.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
It just sucks. I'm never gonna go there because it's just Dylan's spot now.
We were standing there next to Larry McGuire the whole time, the guy who's just taking over the Austin restaurant scene.
The guy that played for the Rockies.
It's Larry Walker.
Oh,
It's a different person.
that would have been sicker.
He was actually a
Hey.
sports agent.
Can I share a fun Larry Walker story? My caddy in Mexico told me that Larry Walker is a member at the course and he had a 400-yard drive once.
It's tight, dude.
That's awesome.
And I was like, you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah, I could see
Larry
that happening.
Walker had that dog in him.
Straight up bombs.
Never liked to swing that much, but he was damn good.
There was something about him that was tight.
He had a little curly mullet. That's probably
Yeah,
it.
that's probably it. That's probably it. You know what? He probably got that mullet from. I heard he's on that Nutrafol.
Oh, that's what it is.
That hair health. You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to choose between better hair and your health. There's a holistic solution for men that promotes both healthier hair and whole body wellness. Get ahead of thinning hair with Nutrafol's whole body approach to hair growth. No drugs, no compromises. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage. Nutrafol's hair growth nutraceuticals. Did you guys even know nutraceuticals was a thing before I even said it?
I did, but this is kind of my area of expertise given
True.
the situation.
They go beyond genetics to multi-target the root causes of thinning, including stress, hormones, nutrition, metabolism, aging, and lifestyle through whole body health. I actually took my Nutrafol this morning. I had the absolute pleasure recently of being like, where's my Nutrafol? And then I started cleaning through our pantry, and I found 2 full bottles.
Oh,
Couldn't have hit at the better
Dude,
time.
finding
Jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago, Bay was like, "You should start taking some Nutrafol. Now you're worried about your hair,
Well, yeah, you're
situation."
39.
And I was
almost
like,
40.
she didn't even know that it's like an upcoming spawn for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm almost 40.
When Sally saw that Nutrafol was getting delivered, she was, 1, impressed that I was taking control of the situation, but 2, she was impressed that I went with a company that she actually knew about and thought was actually pretty impressive.
I saw Nutrafol in my dermatologist's office, and that's when I was like, whoa, what is that? Looked into it, and then like a month later, they're sponsoring the pod.
Well, it's a physician formulated, pill using natural medical grade ingredients, David.
Right.
Drug-free, patented technology provides consistent, reliable results without compromising your sexual health. In a
That's huge
clinical
for me.
study, men showed progressive improvement in their hair growth and thickness after 3 and 6 months. Fast acting.
Hey, I've been on this ish for a couple months. I'm going to report back. I've been getting compliments, so you guys can be the judge.
okay.
There will be an unveiling. I'll take the hat off in a month.
I took all 4 this morning, just popped them right in.
You just popped them right
Did you
in.
take them dry?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You took 4 pills dry.
That's bad boy shit.
4 for me is maxing out.
yeah.
4 for
Five's
me
a
is
little
maxing out.
much.
Can't
5,
do
you're
5.
risking death.
You too can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com/men and entering the promo code CIRCLING to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men. Promo code CIRCLING.
I feel like Will launched right into that ad read, and you guys didn't really come to a resolution.
We didn't. He just saw opportunity to jump in on the hair thing, and he went for it.
He wanted to move on, but I'm just getting started here because I still don't understand like where the lines of communication were, because it seems like it is the onus is on you.
Well, okay, I didn't really realize.
Yeah, what do you say, Onus Wagner?
I didn't realize what I mean. Like, first of all, I was intoxicated.
Were you zooted?
And I just got there. I was like, oh shit, this is who Will was talking about.
Hey, dude.
And since from the party he left with his family, took his son home, I thought he was like in for the night. That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, dude, it's cool, man. I got to crush some Mexican week of the Great British Bake Off. My wife fell asleep kind of early.
So you had a great night.
No, so I just kind of sat there and got my ass kicked in FIFA by a bunch of kids.
Well, I am sorry.
And I went to bed and I thought, man,
dude,
I wish I had friends.
Will
you sent that photo to or responded to Randy with that photo from your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Your room is like pitch black and just like
it was depressing.
And then Dillon's just out vibing.
Yeah, Dillon's out here getting Dillon's out here seeing like members of my favorite band just
My
like
face
absolutely
was
crushing
melted
DJ
off.
sets. Crushing DJ
It's a
sets.
small little intimate venue too. Like it was dope. Hey,
I just
listen,
can't believe it.
I'm sorry.
You passed the baton. No, you didn't even pass the baton. You took the baton and you spiked it right up my butt.
Hey, will you accept my apology?
Hey,
I
put
need
the
to think
baton
on
in
it,
his
dude.
ass.
I'm pretty raw.
Why'd you do that?
I'm pretty raw
Will you
right
accept
now.
my apology.
Hey,
I'm pretty raw.
I'm gonna promise you this: if you give me the baton, I won't do that.
Thank you, David. No, you can do it if I ask.
I
But
won't do
Dillon
that
didn't
either.
ask. He absolutely spiked that like he's a bear spiking a football.
It was
into the ground.
unintentional, and since I was like super faded, like my brain was not operating at full capacity. I was toast.
Weren't you like 2 Vyvanse deep?
No, I didn't do Vyvanse.
Okay, just asking.
I just did teenies.
Jump
dog.
down my throat.
I did Vizzies, I did Yinglings, I did Martinis.
Now he's trying to put the baton down my throat. Don't you chill?
You didn't meet up with Barrett, did you?
No.
Okay.
What if he?
If he was there, I didn't even see him.
Uh,
I don't think he was there.
You guys hear about this 14-foot tall skeleton that got stolen in Austin?
Wait, was it Skelly?
Which one of you did this?
it was a woman.
Look, as much as I admire skeletons, I'm not a thief. I would never do this.
I didn't realize this happened in Austin.
How is it? How are people? Okay, so Home Depot sells the giant skeleton, right? How tall is it?
I think they're just 12.
And I thought you bought one. Did you not buy
No,
one?
no,
No.
no. There's a surgery that a lot of like CEOs and like tech guys got over the pandemic where you can add like 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
You have to break the femur though, if you still have
Ooh.
it. If you didn't trade
Yeah,
it for
sounds
something.
Dylan
painful.
actually traded his for a steak dinner.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
If you need the money, you trade it.
These things are expensive, which is why I haven't gotten one.
This is why I'm surprised they don't get stolen more often. Well, so the act of stealing one of these is hilarious because you can't just put it in your car. It's not an Amazon package that you can just like go grab and shove in
You
there.
have to fold it up all the way, and it's like just a big pile of bones, big bag of bones.
Are we sure that Dillon didn't just dress up as this woman and go and steal somebody's?
Yeah, I dressed up like a woman to steal a frontline skeleton.
Hey man, we're just asking questions.
Thank you for the admission.
Jeez.
Hey.
I'm not a thief, all right? Maybe I'll forget to invite my friend to a dope DJ.
You're a
Yeah,
fun
you-
thief.
Yeah, you're pretty good at stealing memories from
He's
people.
the fun thief.
You're so mad.
I'm just trying to vibe with my boys for their birthday, and like I'm just getting left out, left and right.
Will walked in with
This
all
is
the
two
fun.
straight birthday weekends where I'm just like out. You and Randy, do you guys have a little bit that you do back and forth?
Oh,
Actually,
wow.
I want to congratulate Randy for getting this weight off of his shoulders. He had to shoulder the no invite for a while.
He did invite me personally.
And if I'm being honest, I think Randy's might have been more egregious.
Here's the truth.
It was. There was like 20 dudes at Randy's birthday.
I know. I think this is actually you should let me talk here because I think
Emphasis on
Randy's is
dudes.
definitely more egregious.
Randy invited me. that time and didn't invite you, which is weird.
Yeah. Like, that's fucked up.
In my brain on Saturday night,
You don't have to explain it. It's fine.
Since I was trying to piece together what you were saying in the office the day before, I think where I came to the conclusion in my mind was that you were going to see this person elsewhere. I just happened to like catch another like little sideshow that she was doing.
It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to it in bed on my with my AirPods.
That's a good way to listen to music.
My AirPods. I put my pods in. Randy, can you play the video?
Did you dance yourself clean?
He doesn't even know what that means.
Man,
He's making it worse.
Oh,
He's making it worse.
It was sick though.
I wish I would have been there.
Okay, so this lady
can
can barely even tip this thing over.
I gotta say, she handled it pretty well.
Longer than her vehicle.
Why are they interviewing the HOA president on the local news because a skeleton got stolen? Is there nothing else going on?
Oh man, no one cooler than the HOA president.
Like, is the HOA president even like a thing?
If, like professional narcs.
Narc City.
Are HOAs official? Like, are they like official establishments that like actually have weight, or is it just a way to like you know, neighborhood watch?
Oh yeah, they.
Okay.
Their covenants are enforceable.
In my last neighborhood, I put a sign in my front yard for Parks' elementary school. Proud dad. He got a kindergartner going to school down the street. And then I got a letter on my door saying I was in violation of the HOA code.
But what's the penalty of HOA code? Did you get a fine, or do you actually get a knock on the door from the fuzz?
You can get fined. I mean, that was like
fuzz.
That was a pretty harmless violation. So they just like, please take the sign down.
You just gonna let them say the fuzz and just ignore it?
I like that. Fuzz is good.
It's a good one.
It's
a good one. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough respect for HOAs.
They make sure that, you know, your yards are kept like they're supposed to be kept and that kind of shit. And I don't know.
I prefer no cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Jump down my throat.
God, spike it.
It's just a bunch of dorks that want to feel empowered and narc on you for shit.
All right. Sounds like something I'm going to warm up to.
So right up your alley.
Yeah. Will's in charge of parking enforcement.
Yeah. I almost had to call someone and get towed the other day. I went to a restaurant and there were two people parked in the 10-minute to-go parking.
Oh, and right after we talked about it.
I just told Dave, I was like, I love this place because they have two spots, 10-minute to-go parking. You just roll right up, get your sandwich, and leave. I go up there. Sure enough, both spots are taken by dudes who definitely aren't picking up food and leaving.
Where is this?
Lou's, Barton Springs. If you went to ACL, you probably walked right by it.
They have a good $28 chicken sandwich. You
Stop.
In.
Stop. Don't slander them.
Let me
like
just
that.
say,
another MML property.
If you go to
they've got $11 sandwiches.
If you get a burger, you don't need 2 patties. You just don't. I don't
big
care
boys.
how hungry you are. You don't need 2.
Yeah, but can you eat it with one hand? Shut up, Randy and Brett.
I forgot about that. Shut up, Randy. Do you remember was the best era of Twitter when was just people memeing, people calling the police? So you just had like the people narking and they're on their phone and it would just, it was like all you saw for a year and now you don't see them anymore.
I don't mess with the boys in blue, Dave.
That gross lady with the sunglasses.
She had the like Oakley blades on that you got from a gas station.
She was not happy about something. What was the story there?
I don't know.
Some kids were selling like lemonade and she was trying to shut it down.
Without a permit.
Yeah, where's your permit? Oh yeah, and that guy.
That's the guy I'm thinking of. Could mean.
Like someone's
Why is it so tiny on the screen?
Someone's getting narked on for sure.
That's what when Will sent that text of his bedroom Saturday night. That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just a tiny little thing and just a giant room of darkness.
And Dillon was just vibing with all his friends.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Some of y'all don't even get that.
That's how it starts. You probably went back to your friend's house.
No, we went home.
Oh baby.
Dude, Dave's out here he's just absolutely spitting LCD Soundsystem references.
Pretty much the extent of my knowledge.
They're all over my head. I feel like my spot at this bar was wasted on me. Could have been you. You could have hung out with Bay.
You're not wrong.
Oh, he did.
I did not play my Zaw card this weekend. I tried to play my Zaw card last night at the Austin FC game that I didn't talk about. Shout out to Austin FC.
Why? Why are you looking at me?
No.
Because my FC Dallas came in and laid an egg. They fought valiantly. There were some bad calls. That yellow card in like the 12th minute, egregious, in my opinion.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the first half when Will texted about it.
Did you watch the game, Dillon?
We were at dinner.
You got to grow your legend more, dog.
I know. Well, I'll be watching next Sunday for sure.
I might.
You got to grow your legend.
Dude, grow your legend, man. I bleed Verde. People don't realize that.
It's not healthy, man.
People don't realize
You should go
that.
to the doctor.
I was very close to Sergio Garcia. I told Sally I was going to pull up the selfie that I took with him and be like, dude, Sergio, do you remember this?
That would have been the dorkiest move of all time.
Yeah.
He would not have taken kindly to that.
It was weird. He had the perfect opportunity to wear his Masters jacket last night since it's the Verde, and he just didn't do it. Like, well, how do you not do that? Do you think his Masters jacket's in Austin?
Last time I checked, he actually didn't even have a house here.
I thought that you don't get to hang on to it year round.
I think you have it in your locker, but like I also think that you probably have.
You win it, you do a press tour with it, and then I think you got to bring it back to Augusta National.
But you'd have one.
I don't know.
You'd have one.
Maybe they make you a replica or something.
I don't know. He should have called Augusta and like send it to me. I'm going to the Verde game. It's the semifinal, conference semis.
Will he even be back at Augusta in the future?
You know, that's a good question. Maybe that's why his jacket's here. Because he went and recouped it after he joined Live Tour.
Maybe they just wanted him to jack it off, like just not wear one and wear like the shirt he was going to wear originally.
Well put, Dave.
What, dude? Jump down my throat.
Stop that. That's not a good bit.
Why didn't this lady just put the skeleton on her and walk away as if the skeleton was just leaving instead of trying to steal it? Why are people
There's
stealing?
a number of reasons why she didn't do that.
It's so easy to not steal things. Like, the number one way to get caught is by stealing from people's houses at this point. Everyone has cams, everyone has security systems, and everyone's a Karen. Just go to Walmart and just go steal something from there. It seems easier.
Yeah, and at least then you're stealing from a
corporation.
Mega corporation, not like Todd down the street.
Like, I'm not saying like every big store needs to get stolen from, but I think I'd feel better about people stealing from like Target and Walmart and those places, rather than like your neighbor.
Yeah.
Can I put out a request? If anybody listening, I don't condone stealing large skeletons, but if you are going to, can you do it with a winch and a Jeep and just drive off and just drag, like just hook it on and just pull it out of there?
These things, I assume there's some assembly required when you purchase these 14-foot skeletons, right? Surely you're not just like leaving Home Depot.
Actually,
you have to put it on your car like a kayak.
Like a Christmas tree, you strap it down.
It's like the deliverable mattresses. They're in that little box. You open the box and
spring
it just
to life.
Just comes out. It's like
what?
Comes out of the.
Any of these fuckers?
Comes out of the store.
Any of these fuckers? Come through the wall.
How much money is that skeleton worth? Like each bone.
Oh, because it's their money, you mean?
It's their currency, correct?
Right.
Do you guys believe in Bigfoot?
No, but Brett does. Brett thinks he saw Bigfoot.
Brett saw a black bear and thought it was Bigfoot.
Brett saw a satellite the other night and like thought he had just seen like the other side.
I was pretty quick to give him that intel.
That makes his Bigfoot theory a little less believable.
Yeah, maybe Brett needs to get his eyes checked.
He's straight up a Bigfoot guy.
You can't. I feel like if you're gonna be like a conspiracy guy, I feel like Bigfoot's not the one.
Hey, find me one skeleton.
Bigfoot apparently the Squatch did exist
one bone
in some capacity back in the day,
David,
thousands of years ago.
David,
I think that's facts.
It's so easy.
Listen to Rogan, bro.
It's just a caveman. I'm a
caveman. What do I know? I'm just a caveman.
You ever drive around and just like notice all of the trees? And you're just like, man, there's a lot of fucking trees. There could be Squatch out there.
No. Sometimes I get depressed, like if I'm watching like drone footage on Apple TV's menu, and I see all these like vast places with the drones going over it, and I just think like, I'm never going to step foot near this place. There's so many places in the world.
Can I
I'm
ask
just never
you a
going to get
question?
near.
And not to rehash something that we've already litigated today, but
yeah,
do you remember that day we were in here and we had on that channel that was just a DJ set, and the DJ was in like.
Oh yeah,
where was that? Sweden,
Switzerland. It was the most beautiful setting of all time.
I had a similar thought that was like, man, I'm probably never gonna go there.
I know it's weird. Like I get sad being like, I'm like, you see like a flyover video of like Patagonia. It's like, well, probably not gonna go there.
Yeah, you could.
I could.
I want to go to Switzerland. Looks awesome.
I'm trying to go to like, I think I need to go to South America.
No, I'm not trying to go there.
Why?
What's your issue with that?
I just think there are doper places to visit.
See, I
wow.
think you're underrating it.
Sorry to all our South American listeners.
Yeah, to all the South American listeners out there,
I have no beef with South America. I just like I'd rather go to.
I hear the beef down there is really good.
I'd rather go to
I
Switzerland.
heard the Argentinian steaks are just divine.
I'd rather go to.
If you've never had it,
You wouldn't.
I'd rather go to like Bora Bora, Hawaii, maybe even like Iceland, Tokyo.
Bush was
Thailand.
here. Bush was here Saturday, and he just got back from Iceland.
Really? Did he compete in a strongman competition?
No,
Okay.
he didn't.
Okay.
What, Will?
Nothing.
You expecting something?
Forget about it. Hey.
Bush is really working that mullet. And he's had it for a long time.
I mean, it's him
almost
now.
Larry Walker levels.
It's just who he
It's
is.
him now. He can't. It's like the stash. You can't get rid of it.
Maybe he's on that Nutrafol grind.
He probably is. Probably use promo code circling after going to Nutrafol.com/men.
When I first saw this story, I thought maybe she was like tired of that giant skeleton, like she hated it. Maybe she's like, I'm just gonna get it out of here. But I don't think that's the case. I think she took it and put it in like her own yard, and I don't think she's been caught. I think that she's still out there
She's at large.
at large.
Is she on the lam?
She hit the mattresses.
Yeah, maybe this is a case for the circling back boys.
I don't think it is.
Let's go drive around South Austin all day and look for this giant ass skeleton.
There's no way she's getting away with this, right?
You seen a big old
Toots,
skeleton?
Did they get her?
You got a receipt for this?
Is her license plate on camera there?
I don't know.
Is it too fuzzy?
I don't know. I heard she blacked it out.
I got blacked out.
She has one of those reversible license plates that flips.
Did you really black out?
There are pieces of the night that are missing.
Normally, when I black out, I like to invite my friends to events that I'm at, but we're different.
I did need 2 martinis at dinner. That's where I messed up. I didn't need to.
Please just drunk text me next time you're out, Dillon, and we can make up for this.
Okay.
If you could invite one of the members of my favorite bands to do a DJ set at a different restaurant in Austin, that would be great.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I was hanging out with Tom and Mark.
Really?
The Deep Eddy, yeah.
Dude, fuck.
You live right by there, too.
Yeah, dude. Why didn't you call me?
I don't know. It was interesting. We just sat there just shooting the shit about aliens.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
you should have
tight.
been there.
That's tight.
Why didn't you go?
Oh, and T-Bark showed up later.
Really?
Yeah, with Courtney.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine, dude. I was actually at a restaurant on Friday night, and I was there, and Elton John and James Blunt actually did a DJ set.
Really?
And I was like, dude, I wish there was someone that I knew who loved both of these performers.
Dylan would love this.
Has
Too bad
Elton
he's not
John ever
here.
stood before like a DJ setup and been like, well,
Yeah,
Woo.
he
Surely.
has, for sure.
Surely.
You
For
think he
sure.
has?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
kinda
he
sick
has.
with it, yeah.
he has.
okay.
Elton's that dude.
He's got, there's that song out with him in it. There's like a,
Oh, really?
Dude, yeah, hell yeah,
That's
dude.
cool.
That's mega specific.
no, it's like one of those electronic songs. I don't know. Cold Heart, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Cold heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did some remixes with our friend Dua Lipa. He
Yeah.
also did another one with
So
our friend Britney Spears.
He signs off on those, you know?
Dave, you've been on Britney Spears' Twitter a lot lately.
Yeah, it gets sent to me quite often.
What are you seeing? What's going on?
I'm seeing some softcore.
I mean,
And you know what?
her son complained about her nude photos online, and then she just went all out.
I didn't know that. It's
That's
gotta
tough.
be. It's gotta be tough if
Yeah.
your mommy's going tease out on the TL.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your mommy is Britney Spears.
What would you do if you're Britney Spears' kid?
Probably the same thing he's doing. Ask her to stop.
How old is the kid?
Got to be like,
David, I don't know.
Is it is it the age where the boys they're digging it?
he's got to be like 20-ish at this point, right?
Is it Federline's kid too?
No. Is it?
How do you know that?
I don't.
I don't know.
Because I don't know.
Feds? The original Feds.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. Whatever
We're
age.
saying Kevin Federline predated Roger Federer?
Uh-huh.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the FBI.
K-Fed, man.
Boy, he had about a 2-month run.
He really struck while the iron was hot.
Not Feds. Feds had a quite
Yeah, he had an
extensive career.
impressive career.
Some call him the GOAT.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man.
You guys hear about this company over I don't even know where they're based out of.
Okay.
They're an internet company. They're based on the internet.
Yeah, they're based online.
Whoa,
They're in the cloud.
digital.
FrameBridge.
That's sick.
Big fan of FrameBridge over here. There's copy here. I don't really need to read it all the time because like I'm kind of the bad boy of FrameBridge.
I have used FrameBridge as well.
They're one of those beautiful sponsors that I used before they were a sponsor. And I was always very happy with their stuff. I mean, anytime it comes with the wire already attached on the back of it so you can just immediately start hanging, your life is good. And I'm going to tell you, some of these other places, they don't have that.
It's a very easy process. I wanted to get a picture frame from our wedding. I uploaded it to their site. I chose a frame. Boom. They sent it to me very quickly, actually.
They're quick. Or you can send your stuff in. FrameBridge will change your opinion of what true customization really is. They measure and handcraft each frame specifically for your piece. So you can FrameBridge just about anything: selfies, game day jerseys, your anniversary dinner menu, or their like latest artistic masterpiece. Honestly, that anniversary dinner menu is a really good idea. Look at them. They're just helping us out right now.
My wife got a nice watercolor in Round Top over the weekend, brought it home, and she's like, I'm going to frame this. And I was like, don't you dare go to one of those brick and mortars. We're using new sponsor alert, FrameBridge. Although they have been a sponsor, so not necessarily that new.
All you have to do is just go to framebridge.com and upload your photo. If you have a physical piece to frame, they'll send you complimentary packaging to safely mail it in with. You can preview your item in dozens of frame styles. You can choose your favorite, or you can even get free designer help. The experts at FrameBridge custom frame your item and deliver your finished piece right to your door. Instead of paying hundreds at the framing store, FrameBridge starts at just $39 and free shipping. And take it from me, I guarantee personally, well, maybe not guarantee, I will say this. Anytime I've ever priced something out on FrameBridge versus a store, FrameBridge has always been less expensive for me. Always. You can order online. You can stop by FrameBridge store near you to work with a designer in person. Frame the photos or send someone the perfect gift today at framebridge.com. That's framebridge.com.
What was that?
I just assumed the DJ thing was what you'd be steaming.
I did too, actually. I was just looking at the rundown.
David,
get that ass over here.
let me see that ass.
That's me whipping it with a towel.
Why are you guys doing this?
It's a steam room, baby. You'd think that I'd be steaming about one of my best friends just not inviting me out for his birthday night.
Damn.
Don't look at me.
I'm not going to do that,
When
though.
you put it like that, it sounds real bad.
I have two different things I want to steam on. You guys want to play a little choose your own adventure?
Ooh.
You guys want to talk about electronics or restaurants?
I kind of want to do restaurant.
I kind of want to do restaurants too, although I'm really excited for electronics.
I went to a restaurant yesterday. You guys hear about these things? You eat food at them. Went to a restaurant yesterday.
You're fired up right now.
I was furious yesterday. Went to the restaurant. I walked up.
Did you have somebody towed?
I went to no, I didn't get anyone towed. Might. Walked up to the hostess stand. Talked to them. They were being real nice for a little bit. She said, is your entire party here? And I said, yes. She goes, are they under the roof? And I said, well, technically speaking, no. The other couple and their two kids, they're parking. They'll be right in. She said, well, when they get in here, just let me know when everyone's under the roof.
They're under the roof. This is new terminology. It's a place I'm thinking of.
And I was like, okay.
They're cracking down.
Is this
so
down the street?
You know what, Dave? It might be. So Sally.
How many times did you go there this?
Don't worry about it.
My God.
Sally had to take Fritz to the bathroom as he had a dirty diaper. And she said, well, got a couple seconds. I'm going to go do this. Our friends walk in. I say, all right, we're all under the roof. They said, well, you're missing two people. And I was like, I know. My wife is changing my son's dirty diaper in the bathroom. Can we just... No.
What?
It is 11 a.m. at Matt's El Rancho. 11 a.m.
Because they're in the bathroom?
They wouldn't seat us because she was in the bathroom. We walk out to the patio again at 11 a.m. They open at 11. There's one other table sat out there. I was like, can you not just seat us out here?
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I didn't say a word about it outside of to the people we were with, but I was like, do we really have to have every single person like in front of the hostess stand to go get sat in an area where no one else is sitting at a restaurant that has no one in it?
This show's in a toxic relationship with Matt's El Rancho.
We are.
Food is up and down. We admit that. And we go there so much and we complain about it and we just can't quit it. It's just, there's nothing you can do. And they are such a machine, a powerhouse, that if you like went to a manager, I don't think the manager would even like give you time.
They had a policy change and like a all hands meeting, and like this was laid out or something, because they were like, That's bad. That's egregious.
It's one thing if like I go up there, it's 7 o'clock on a Friday night, peak hours.
Yeah.
You're slammed, and I'm trying to get a 7-person table with 3
and
kids.
someone's like, "Oh, I'm on my way," and they're like on the couch at home. One of those situations.
Name names.
Not gonna do that.
At one point, we were standing there, and someone just asked, like, "Why can't we sit down?" I said, "Well, we all have to be in front of the hostess stand," and like, there's 5 people standing behind the hostess stand, just standing there, like, doing absolutely nothing.
I'm
like,
not ready to say they're anti-baby. What?
Were there other groups waiting to check in too?
0.
That's what shocks me.
bad.
I thought,
0.
I was getting ready to dunk on your steam because I was like, dude, they're crowded. Like
No.
they get people who come in there and they're take advantage of the system. If there's nobody in the restaurant, 11 a.m. at Matt's is always empty. Huh.
Wow.
But seriously, how many times did you eat Matt's last week?
Twice.
Are you sure?
I went for a little happy hour dinner on Friday where I think the reason that I slept 12 hours because I had 2 margaritas and went to bed at 8 p.m.
Was it yesterday that you had 2 more and you said you were feeling good?
Yeah, and then yesterday before the Austin FC game, I started pre-gaming real early and I had 2.
You ever drink at the game?
Might have.
Let's go.
Did
Might
you
have.
get the frosé?
I did not get the frosé. I did have some Frosty Boys though.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a couple Lagunitas IPAs. You guys see these?
Mm-hmm.
My cup was weirdly small.
That's
Are you
weird.
steaming on the cup?
No, I actually kind of liked it. It made me feel like I was just crushing beers, but I really wasn't.
Made your hand feel big?
Yeah, which is rare because
I'm a big giant
I have small hands.
and calluses.
You guys want to talk about electronics real quick? I'm steaming. November 12th, 2020. We're about 3 weeks from that anniversary, 2-year anniversary. Does that date mean anything to you?
November 12th, 2020.
November 12th, 2020.
That was the day the music died.
It's the day the PS5 came out.
Oh. Oh, and it's still not available in stores?
How the fuck can you not buy a PS5 right now? This is we're going on 2 years.
Are
So,
bots just
chip shortage.
snatching them up every time that they're available?
I don't know. Randy, do you know why? Honest question.
No, I saw someone tweet out that they were available in like a Walmart.
I just went on Amazon today because I was like annoyed. That tweet was showing like, holy shit, there's actually PS5s here.
Randy low-key dunking on
No,
you.
I saw the same tweet. You wronged me, Randy. You wronged me on that tweet.
No more mic for you, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. You're off the mic with Mike. How can you go 2 years after releasing a nice like electronics product? I understand if there's a rush before Christmas of 2020.
It's the chip shortage.
Why are we short on chips? Is it
Man,
because you're eating at Matt's all the time?
We don't talk about that publicly, but yeah. I think it's that. I think it's Suez Canal, war in Ukraine. What else?
COVID.
Unrest and places in the world. I
This
just
was-
named everything.
If this was like a bot thing where people are just buying them up to sell them on a secondary market, that would irritate the shit out of me. Hopefully that's not what's going on here. The shoe market these days, I might steam on that next. I can't
Steaming on
Hold on,
shoes.
Dylan. We got room in here.
I can't go to Nike.com and buy tennis shoes. I can't do it. I got to go to fucking the Goat, whatever it's called, or one of these other like
What's the goat?
It's just called Go.
Is that
Goat.
really one?
Yeah, and pay 3 times retail
Hey,
because
we got to get that StockX sponsorship.
it's
back.
Yeah, that was
so
tight.
aggravating.
That was
That was
sick.
tight.
I can't just hop on Adidas and snatch some running shoes. I got to go pay 3 times what they're worth
You know,
because
you really
because some dork who's good at the internet knows how to buy them up immediately. It's so aggravating. There.
That's him dialing.
That's all I had
up.
to say.
That's a 56K moment.
I'll be honest. I get it, Dylan. I'm frustrated. I got some shoes that I would like, and like a bunch of people bought them.
It's bullshit.
They put them on StockX for way too much money, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm just trying to get some like
Just trying to get
niche
some dope
skate shoes.
sneaks. I'm trying to stunt.
Dave's
on
out
these
here.
hoes.
Dave's had some heat on his feet lately. Are
Let me
you
stunt on these
low key?
hoes.
Like, do you have your own StockX promo code that you've been using for
I
yourself?
bet you didn't get those from fucking Nike.
I got it from that site you sent me, DocX.
Oh yeah, you do like that.
I don't know what that means.
DocXX.
No,
X.
we're not doing that.
What? Doing what? You asked.
I just want to buy sneakers, man, and not
It's not
pay-
that hard. Just buy a different pair. Don't like what pairs?
only
I
the
buy all mine
hideous
from
ones
Nike.
are available.
No.
Yeah, or like maybe I'll find some shoes I really like, Their available sizes like 6 and 7, and then 14 and 15.
6 or 7.
Like seriously, you can't buy like normal size shoes if they're good looking.
Why don't you just get Crocs?
I'm not gonna be a Croc guy.
Do the
Not
Croc
doing
and
it.
tweet.
Is there a chance that your Knights will have to play the Kraken? That sucked. I
Not
originally
bad.
thought they were an MLS team, and I realized they weren't.
Play
So
that cricket drop on there.
Cricket,
Chirp, chirp.
cricket.
It's not how they sound.
Chirp, chirp.
Hey, I saw an owl on my neighbor's chimney last night. It's very
Fucking
cool.
love
I got
That's
a photo.
spooky.
I got a photo.
That's
Sneaky-
spooky.
You wanna see
Sneaky,
a
my
photo?
favorite bird. Sneaky.
An owl?
I mean, the bald eagle's hard to beat. I understand that,
Dude.
but owls are sneaky, like so cool.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
good ass owl, David.
Dude, they're
Horned.
nocturnal
That's a
and
good
shit.
ass
Dude,
owl.
horned up. Dude's just up there.
Do you think they ever want to get off that sleep schedule?
You just like be awake during the day. That was daytime.
Is this about to be an ad read?
No.
Is that early bird read?
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm tired of being awake at night all the time.
Yeah. What if there's a melatonin gummy that could fix all those owls' problems? Just kidding. Yeah. Why do they stay up at night? Just for hunting purposes?
Dude, they fucking.
They have impeccable eyesight at night.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
There's a male and a female in our neighborhood, so you'll hear the male on one side, and you'll hear the female answer.
Mating
It's pretty
call?
sick. I don't know.
He's like, come get this.
I thought I heard some owls fucking.
Come
recently.
get this, Aldi. I'm sure the mating call doesn't sound like that.
It's really inappropriate.
Awesome, man.
One single crumb, hole, please. That's an
Mhm.
owl, just a desperately horny
It's
owl.
a horny owl.
Literally. Anyway, good steam. You guys done steaming?
Freaking Willie Beeman over here.
I just want to say I'm not steaming because it's just part of the game, but I'm getting allergy tested on Wednesday. I've been off antihistamines, have to do it a week out, can't take any allergy meds.
Dude, you're off antihistes?
Yeah, so if my game's been in a weird place lately, it's because I'm not on those hists.
Offline, off antihistes.
It stinks.
Damn, dude.
I know. Life's so hard for me.
God does give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers, though.
He's going through it, man.
Dude,
I'm getting smoked.
Dave's antihistamines right now.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
hope that guy's girlfriend who Snapchatted me saying stop bitching about your allergies. I hope
that
she's
mean he's-
listening.
Does that mean he's pro-histamine if he's anti-anti?
What's up with those histies, dude?
Folks, the histamines are back.
What's a histamine? What's a histamine?
Your body's immune response to something, like white blood cells, things of that nature. I might have gotten it. I don't know. Don't tell him. Email Dillon. Tell him if I got it right. Dillon at washmedia.com.
Histamine.
Glycerine is what he's doing.
It's Bush. Shout out Gavin
I
Rossdale.
actually knew that one. I did. He played that. He played that set in the rain, man.
He looked all hot, shirtless. Cool, man. You're hot.
Oh, he's gonna get struck by lightning. He didn't. He's fine.
Married Gwen Stefani.
A lot of people don't know that.
They got divorced.
She's now married to Blake Shelton.
Upgrade or downgrade music wise? Purely music. I say
Down.
downgrade.
Yeah. Blake Shelton stinks, baby.
Who did Gwen Stefani date?
She was married to Gavin Rossdale.
Oh, she was. Speaking in this same web, I saw my dad had a cowboy magazine the other day that had Miranda Lambert on the front. Hadn't seen her in a while.
Lamb.
It was good to see her. It was good to see her.
What's the name on that magazine, partner? We need some new material down at
Yeah.
the saloon.
Yeah. It's called Playgirl. I'm just kidding. My dad doesn't read Playgirl.
Playgirl.
Is that the one with naked dudes in
I
it?
think so.
Is that a real magazine or is it just like
There
people
was
just-
definitely
They have it at the
Playgirl.
Dick Saloon,
Okay.
but not at my parents' house.
Got some vintage copies down at the saloon.
Might be a little dust on the
Might be.
magazine.
Couple
Don't let it
pages-
fool you about what's
couple
inside.
pages might be stuck together. Don't
Yeah.
mind it.
What does that mean?
Just
Yeah.
go on through.
Wait, what is
Brett
your dad's
spilled
cowboy
his
magazine?
paste salsa all over it. I don't know.
Okay.
New York City.
New York City.
Is he gonna break news?
Let's hear from our friends over at Mizzen in Maine before we have Brett break some news for us. I'm not gonna lie. We have these little notifications now that like let us know where packages are coming from. And I have a Mizzen in Maine package that has been en route to me, and I cannot wait for this thing to arrive. You know what I bought? You know what I got?
No.
It's button-down shirt season, David. I could have gone with some other stuff. I could have maybe gone with a sweatshirt, maybe a sweater. They got a ton of stuff going on right now. But I was like, you know what? I've got a wedding coming up in 2 weeks, and I need a new crisp white shirt. And so I went with my good friends, Mizzen in Maine.
You see this guy on Saturday rocking his mizzen button down?
He was looking fresh. I used to dread wearing a dress shirt to just pretty much do anything. But now with Mizzen in Maine, I'm absolutely flossing. I mean, this stuff is just great. I'm not a big fan of dress shirts in the first place, but when it comes to Mizzen in Maine, I don't feel bad about wearing them. These guys are the inventors of the performance fabric dress shirt. Is there anything worse than being uncomfortable? I'd like to say no.
Dude, being in a wedding, just a thick dress shirt, just pitting out, hitting through your suit.
An issue I've had lately, like I had to wear like a non-mizzen shirt recently, and the issue that I was having was that there were so many creases throughout my elbow area, and I was like, I look so mid right now.
Don't like those creasy boys.
You absolutely just have to go with your Mizzen in Maine, and these things are machine washable. People don't realize this. You can do anything you want with, not anything you want with them, but you can do a lot more than you can with your shirts that you bring into the cleaners, paying every time you have to get it cleaned. The high performance dress shirts are warm in winter and cool in summer. Think of their clothing as a secret weapon for any occasion. I'm confident that if you give Mizzen in Maine a try, that you'll never go back to conventional men's clothing again. I can tell you firsthand that their dress shirts are actually the best dress shirts I've ever worn. I've never felt a fabric like that before. Go out and get one of your own. I'm telling you, whether it's somewhere hot where you just need that moisture wicking, or whether you're just trying to look crisp and together. Because sometimes I think looking together is more important than actually, whatever.
Yeah.
Like you just got to look together instead of being actually together.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Exactly. So if you want the best damn dress shirts money can buy, check out Mizzen in Maine. Right now, if you go to mizzeninmaine.com, use promo code CIRCLING, you'll receive $35 off any regular price order of $125 or more, plus free shipping on orders of $100 or more and free returns. That's $35 off when you go to mizzenmain.com and use our promo code CIRCLING. Hey, Dylan, get Brett's ass in here.
Let me go get him.
Go get Brett's ass. Bring it in here.
Yes, sir.
It's pretty trash that Brett wasn't ready to come in here and break
I know,
news.
dude. He's just not on the same wave as us right now.
No, we are not the same.
Dave, will you be honest with me? Did you put vodka in that cold brew? Are you drinking a Delco espresso martini today?
No.
Whoa.
Brett,
What's in the
Hello.
box?
welcome to the program, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
It's
How's
been
the
a minute since I've been here for Brett's Breaking News. I know you've done one in the last couple of weeks, but we thought we'd bring you on to talk real quick.
Yeah, I got a lot of breaking news for this episode. If you want to, if we just dive right in, how's it going so far?
Some are saying it's the best episode ever.
Have you and Dylan worked things out?
The beef has not been squashed.
He has extended his apology. I have yet to accept it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're halfway there,
We're getting there.
getting there. Hey, Dylan, since it's your birthday, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Do you want to go hot sauce, more like hot water for Texas Pete, y'all? It's a callback to Dave's headlines.
Okay.
Will DeFreeze. Drudger is slippery slope, kids.
Oh,
Rocket Man burning out his fuse up here with his potential wife? Or the Merriman Spooky Monster Bash 2 menu, twice as spooky.
This is a loaded menu, by the way.
There's a lot.
Loaded.
Let's start with Will DeFreeze.
Sure.
You would start with that.
Will DeFreeze. Netflix will begin charging extra user fees early next year.
Yeah, who cares? Netflix is falling off anyway.
Just keep those, keep your family tight, Will. I know you got a little password sharing might be going on over there in the group text.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people out there who have criticized me for being on my brother-in-law's Netflix account. That's a fair criticism.
Just saying, look out, extra $4 a month coming to you early 2023.
I'll
Maybe
pay
we should
that.
do something similar for our Patreon.
Yeah, but does that just charge the person that has the account?
Yes, it does.
Okay, well, he'll never see those Venmos. Got him.
Hey, Dave, you familiar with Texas Pete?
yeah. What about it?
Well, the hot sauce is under fire for not being made in Texas, nor are any of their ingredients made in Texas, nor is really anything based off Texas alone. Somebody is suing them on grounds of false advertising. On behalf of him and all of the Texas Pete.
Hey, are you serious?
Dave, I'm serious.
Where's this stuff made?
North
New
Carolina.
York City.
Why are you trying to North Carolina or Texas, Pete?
I feel like I've been lied to.
A complaint filed on behalf of all people in the United States who have purchased Texas Pete asked the court to force Texas Pete to change its name and pay up to the man who filed the complaint.
I'm behind
Deceptive
this.
trade practice.
I'm very behind this.
This happens quite often in business.
Very
Can't-
deceptive.
Like some businesses will say, we're an Austin company, but you're really like in Cedar Park or Dripping Springs.
Mhm.
Can't do that.
Damn, expose them, Dave.
It's very popular to say you're from Saratoga and not be from Saratoga, too. Keep an eye out there.
Who are you talking about?
I don't know. Hey, Will,
Okay.
What up? And me?
this dude was man was arrested for punching his friend.
Okay.
Been there.
Guess what he did? Tried to sell him soap as drugs.
Thought you were gonna say
Madison police, Madison, Wisconsin, Chester,
Went to
KJ.
Howard's.
Yeah, he walked into a bar and some of the boys
Madison-
were already there, absolutely vibing.
Well, Madison police say a person was punched by his friend when they tried to sell fake drugs that were actually soap. On Thursday morning, police were called to the area
What kind of
just after
drugs?
1 a.m.
What drugs pass for soap or soap? What,
Yeah.
what?
It's a great question. They were told one person who called the police have attempted to sell soap as drugs to their friend. According to the police,
Use baking soda. Like, what are you doing?
the friend suspected something was not right and decided to test the fake drugs by licking it, discovering it was actually soap.
At least it wasn't rainbow, whatever they're smuggling across the border.
Oh, fentanyl?
Wait,
Fentanyl,
how did
yeah.
this news story get out? Did they get in trouble?
Well, he was arrested.
Oh,
So his buddy sold him fake drugs, so he punched his buddy. His buddy then called the police.
major narc vibes, just all
what?
around here.
It's tough. Madison, Wisconsin. You know, those kids these days. And then
Best college town in America.
that's what they say. A Russian cosmonaut, or so we thought.
the Russians.
A Russian man, or
Look at
excuse
me.
me, a man claiming to be a Russian astronaut, aka cosmonaut, allegedly scammed a Japanese woman into paying for his return trip to Earth and vowed to marry her once he landed.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Read the second part of that again. I'm sorry.
A Russian astronaut
Okay.
allegedly scammed a Japanese woman into paying for his return trip to Earth from the International Space Station, and also said he would marry her once he landed.
She's just dumber than a.
Was she like not sold on paying for it? And he was like, okay, I'll marry you if you do it.
The 65-year-old woman he found her on Instagram in June. She then paid him $30,000 in 5 installments in order to pay for his rocket home and the landing fees in Japan.
It's a good
What's
scam. If
What's
you
a
can pull it
rocket
off.
home?
Like a rocket.
The
It was
rocket to get him home.
To get him home.
Oh, rock. Okay.
So this dude's just scrolling IG in space?
That's, yeah.
I have a lot
it's-
of questions here. How can you be so
I'm
stupid?
trying to like.
First of all, I think it costs a lot more to buy a rocket than 30 grand.
Are people just casually returning themselves from space
No.
in Russia?
Usually these are funded by, like the government, like the space programs.
Well,
Not
Russian
private
governments, they're
citizens.
pretty,
Not Japanese women?
they're pretty busy nowadays.
Not rando ladies?
30 grand for a rocket.
Yeah, like just.
And you're like, how did he get the rocket? Once he was already in space.
Who do you? I don't even know who you asked for that. Just
You can't just hop on like rocket.com and have one shipped to you.
You
If
go
you
to
have
Rocket
a-
Mortgage.
Yeah, if you have a rocket home, do you use Rocket Mortgage? We got there. Anyway,
It's so stupid.
keep breaking news, bud.
what's Canadian Dave doing here?
I don't know.
Hey man.
I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
pee so bad.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
bud.
okay. Lastly, the Merriman Spooky Monster Bash menu has been set.
Cheese balls or nah?
Oh, my cheese ball.
Randy's bringing a dessert cheese ball.
Yeah, I'm here for the dessert cheese ball.
And apparently it's Midwest. Or
Shout
I
out to
will
the
be there.
Midwest.
Promise.
Dylan's going. Will's going. I think.
Remember that time last year Dylan didn't go to your
Yeah,
Spooky
Dylan,
Monster Bash?
yeah.
Couldn't,
Sad.
man.
It's almost as bad as when he went and saw LCD without Will.
Dude,
Right.
people don't talk about that enough.
Right. No word if Randy's going to stay till 3 in the morning again this year.
Didn't even cost
And
anything to
Dan.
get in.
I have
Dan,
news. I
well,
might be a little
Dan's-
late. I'm trying to get ahead of this.
Hey,
I
make,
might be a little late.
Okay.
make sure you load up on canned cold brew for Dan.
For Dan,
Dan's gonna be
is it
drinking those Deltinis.
Deltinis. Okay. I tried to get one of those the big skeletons. Some lady on Craigslist said she had one in Northwest Austin.
Yeah, did you go get it from her?
No, I didn't. For whatever reason, the post was removed. So
Hmm.
What's the? She's probably upcharging that.
I don't know. She just said she just got her hands on one. So,
Huh.
but apparently it wasn't there anymore. Somebody bought it already, I guess.
I still think it could have been Dave.
But why is it me now? It was him earlier. Now it's me.
I don't know. Dylan made a pretty convincing case that it wasn't him.
It is kind of near my neighborhood, I think.
I might be creeping around in Dylan's bushes later, trying to see if he's got any skeletons.
Bring your
Literally in
Manscaped,
his
bring your
closet.
Manscaped. with
He's
you.
a peeping Tom.
Hey,
That's close, bro.
call me Tom. I'm peeping.
Just saying, it's a bad night to be a watermelon feta skewer. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. No one's doing watermelon feta skewers at their Halloween.
That's
party.
not
With
spooky.
A little
No,
dash
no.
of balsamic. Oh,
If you
yeah.
guys remember, those are 2 key ingredients in the Chubb salad.
Oh,
Is it the
I see what Brett's
juxtaposition?
doing. I see what Brett's doing.
I don't think you're grasping this, Dylan.
Just said it.
It's the juxtaposition.
Of what?
The moist, sweet watermelon with the feta.
Oh, okay.
Whatever feta tastes like. Feta's good.
And a dash of balsamic. Just to really.
Don't put those on it.
I have some Will's breaking news.
That's gross, Dave. Y'all are so horny all the time.
What?
Balls on it.
Jesus.
You're horny
What's
too,
your
dude.
problem?
Man. What's up, Will?
I don't know where I'm getting it from for lunch, but I have an announcement.
You using a Zod card?
I'm getting fried chicken.
Ooh, it's chicken.
You are hungover, dude. I knew it.
I don't think
knew
I
it.
am. I don't think I feel hungover, but I think that I'm making decisions in life that are leading me to think that maybe I am.
You're trying to make yourself hungover?
I don't. Yeah,
Trying to
like
get
I
on
don't think I
Dylan's
was.
level?
I didn't wake up hungover at all.
Well, have fun with that chicken, man. I
I'm
bet
not-
if you go down to our old
I'm not eating
office, they're
fried
getting like
chicken.
KFC or
I
something.
might just go to Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Should we get out of here?
I gotta
It's
go.
been a long ass episode, man.
Yeah, we out
The
here.
boys were mobbing today.
Let's go. Dave clearly has to pee. Should we
No,
keep
no, I
recording?
don't.
Let's
Bye.
keep recording.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye.